Greeting interwebs, it's Jack and K, and welcome for some more Go Battle League. Now, I know my last run through the Ultra League wasn't quite the grandest, but I got a good feeling about this one. Like, I've done some practice with this team, and Escavalier especially is pretty good. I can't remember what's Great League or Ultra League. I remember, like, being so impressed by how many opponents used the Pokemon, and how they used it, that I actually made, like, I pretty much marketed in the video, like, title and thumbnail after it. Free farming! Articuno goes to Farmville! I'm surprised they haven't swapped out yet. Like, Leaf Blade, I don't even recall. Maybe, like, it gets a dragon move or something, but I don't think Subtile can even do anything to this Articuno. Like, it's got Leaf Blade, if Frenzy Plant's the other move, I mean, yeah, yes, it's doing a lot, but, like, look how much energy I'm getting without even, look how much I did to it just on fast moves alone. Ooh, this is a real dumb play, but I'm just so excited to have so much energy. I'm just gonna go for the Hurricane and predict the not expected coming. To be honest, I get what I deserve. I mean, I had pretty much a free farm on the Sceptile. So it's not the most forgettable thing I did. Look. First Pokemon, both shields. Oh boy. I should have gone to Swampert, I don't know. Oh duh, Sceptile is their grass type. Oh, this is just free. Like, I should probably have used the shield just because. You know what? I will shield this next one. Just in case, because they're definitely not going to get to another Night Slash before I obliterate them with the Drill Run. I'm way too excited for this. But yeah. What even is the last Pokemon going to be, and can it even matter? Oh, they did have the Guillotine in the back. I'm okay. I resist the Dragon Claws, and if they want to go for Shadow Sneak, then sure. I have a Swampert, I have a shield in the back, I can just, like, Earthquake. Who knows? Well, I'll definitely need the Earthquake. I'm not going to be able to get away with just raw Hydro Cannon at this rate. Go ahead. Go for Shadow Sneak. I dare you. Yep, it's just a Dragon Claw. Bless Steel typing. Resisting Dragon. I mean, I could just say bless Steel typing in general. Like, it's surprisingly defensive, and man, Steel type was amazing back in the day. Like, when they introduced Fairy types in Gen 6, I believe, they also took away some resistances from Steel, just to try to balance the game out a little, to the point where Steel types lost some resistances, but in exchange they were actually able to have some offensive presence. So it's kind of up to opinion if that was a buff or a nerf. Yeah, like when Steel Fairy was introduced, Steel and Poison became strong against Fairy. But I think in exchange, like, Steel lost its resistance to Ghost, maybe even Dark. Oh yeah, definitely Ghost and Dark, because Bronzong, poor Bronzong, got it. The Steel type nerf / buff was not kind to Bronzong, specifically because it got rid of two of his major resistances, to the point where, like, one of the best things about Bronzong was taken away. Because in the main series games, Bronzong had an ability that pretty much canceled out one of his weaknesses. So it was either only weak to fire or only weak to ground. Of course, when the defensive qualities of Steel got nerfed, it also gained a weakness to Ghost and Dark, pretty much canceling out the whole point of its typing. And that's kind of why Bronzong's not as good as it used to be. In the main series games, like, I guess it has a niche or two in go badly again. Yeah, it's dumb for me not to shield the first Hydro Cannon, but if the last time I was in this matchup taught me anything, it doesn't matter, because it's just going to get the second Hydro Cannon before I can even get one icy win off on it. Who knows, this might somehow end up being the better play, shielding the second Hydro Cannon instead of the first one. No idea how, but it could be. At least we're even in the shields, which is fine by me because now I'm not going to have to worry about shielding as much. I just realized it doesn't really matter because they can just go for 2 Hydro Cannons. But I'm still going to let this play out, see how it works out. Oh, so now I get the Icy Win before they get their Hydro Cannon. They might just be saving energy, who knows. Honestly, TBH, who cares? Ugh, I hate to do it, but like it's way too tempting to not shield and be able to just finish off the Swampert and have a little bit of energy to go into the next Pokemon in. Maybe I'll even be able to get it to an Icy Win before it goes down. Ooh, I can see what... I really wish I had more health on this Articuno, specifically for this Giratina. It's fine, it's fine. I have Swampert, and I think even Escavalier works out well. I feel like this entire team just hard counters. All the Pokemon in this team counter Giratina. And I think between the two, I'm going to go with Swampert. Hindsight, probably better go with Escavalier because I have no shields, and I at least resist the Dragon Claws a little better. But we're here. I might just, like, go up to the Earthquake and go for Hydro Cannon and try to bait that last shield out. Just a Dragon Claw. I mean, considering that they got like 3 charge move attacks off with their legendary Pokemon, I can't really complain about the health range I'm in. They call it my buff. Or my bluff. I wish it was a buff. Maybe that Hydro Cannon would have taken it out. I mean, I'm just gonna go for it again. Cause sure. A little annoyed that I still have that shield to worry about. But it looks like I'm at least going to get one more Hydro Cannon off before going down. Maybe I can get rid of the shield this time and just have Gavalier go to town. Hopefully, like, this Night Slash takes me off and it does not get that attack boost. And I can just, like... Oh, really? I was hoping that I could just, like... get in a situation where I had no energy to work around with and I could just, like... get up to my drill run without any fear. I think I'm still pretty good though. Don't think Night Slash will hurt me that much. I'm a little concerned if the attack buff will actually change that equation at all. Oh yeah, it's down to half health. Drill run will definitely take care of it. I was fretting over nothing. Goodbye. And that makes me think, like, that story with Bronzor was probably like the first time I actually went on an interesting tangent while doing these battles, not just doing play-by-plays. Is there any other interesting lore about Pokemon that I could bring to the equation? Well, I can definitely... Red Eye... I thought that said like Red something wrecks you. With Red Eye's Kokuru. I guess that's just as interesting of a name. Okay, Articuno's gonna do Diddly Squat. Oof. But what I don't want to go in the Swampert, but this is just inviting them to swap into something in exchange. Luxray, interesting. Are they aware that extra drill or Escavaliers tend to carry the drill run? Let's find out. Probably. Still an interesting counterplay, like... I can't think of a move that it has that could hurt me. Okay, Crunch will do a decent amount. But like I thought, like I was pretty confident they didn't have the fire move. Like the only fire move I can think of that could have is Fire Fang. But I'm not even sure that's a thing. But I'll take getting rid of both shields so early on. I'll even like shield if I have to. This is actually very tempting farming range. But I also don't want to put myself in a situation where, like, that energy goes to waste. You know, it's close enough to getting knocked out that I'll try. It was worth it for the learning experience, at least. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go into Articuno. Can't hurt me when you have pretty much no health. But it does leave me back in this situation. I should have realized that before going for it. Suddenly, I wish I was a little more careful with my Swampert. Not gonna lie. Or I mean my Escavalier. But hey, I mean, like, honestly, this is a slightly better matchup than if I was going up against that Luxray of the Articuno. So, you know, we'll just see how it plays out. Kinda wondering if I should save Articuno for later. But if I do that, then they're just gonna swap away the debuff. I mean, I'm kinda, like, putting myself at a point that I should, like, play a little more carefully. It's probably a Surf. I can take one of these and try to save my shield once I know what the last Pokemon is. Oh, that's right, I have no shields. I can just go for the straight Earthquake, no mind games. Kinda curious what the last Pokemon will be. And it's a Giratina. You know, this is fine. One Earthquake, and my Articuno should finish it off. There's no way they have enough energy to do something besides the Dragon Claw. So I think getting to that Earthquake pretty much guarantees a win. I'll probably shield the next charge move it does, just to be on the safe side. Because Articuno is a little on the weak end right now. I'm also so low on health that, like, it's a little risky to try to go for the Earthquake. Nah, I'm fine. Yeah, because, like, I would have just gone for Hydro Cannon and let Articuno finish it off, but all I remember is that I have less than half health left on the Articuno. I didn't want to put myself in a situation where, just, like, I could win with the Swampert and not the Articuno, but I put my fate in the Articuno. So this is going better than the last set. I think part of it is luck, but Escavalier probably does help not having two Pokemon weak to ground or to rock. Not that it matters, because we also haven't ran into a Melmetal since doing this set. We also haven't run into an Obstagoon. I don't know about this matchup. Not gonna shield the first one, because the problem with Obstagoon is that it could actually go up in health or into the attack instead of down if I get incredibly unlucky. And I'm kind of wondering if I should swap, but I feel like at this point I have to be committed to the play I made. Maybe I'll, like, shield the next one just so I can definitely farm it down or take it down with just fast moves. I probably will have to. I probably won't get to an Icy Wind before it goes down, but even if I do, it gives me a little extra energy, or they could have like two of them build up in a row and completely foil my strategy. I'm gonna try though. I'm gonna try to take it out before it takes me out. Will I regret it? Yes. But I'm gonna just chalk it up to learning. Sucks losing the switch advantage this early on. I mean, if they got a hard counter for Escavalier, I'm probably gonna find it now. I mean, if the worst they got a Scissor, I'm not too worried. It's kind of an issue because they have two shields and I only have one. So they probably could just shield each of my drill runs and have the advantage in this. Or they could just, like, shiny flex. They can make, in my opinion, a horrible switch just to flex their shinies. Like, dude, did you not see that coming? Oh, I'm just baffled you didn't decide to shield your tactical. I can understand swapping into it, but like when you sold it, that Escavalier was still there, and it was going for a charge move. Why didn't you shield, man? Are you that confident that I'm a terrible player and won't be, and your last Pokemon can just carry you for the rest of the match? Are you that full of yourself? Well, let's find out. The thing about this matchup is, yeah, no shields, but also no reason to go for Earthquake, because like Hydro Cannon strong enough on its own. I get to spam Hydro Cannons and probably win this, assuming they don't get the attack boost. But who knows? I kind of get a feeling that that won't even help them. Okay, last shield. I think if I get to one more Hydro Cannon, I win. And considering even if it's Iron Head, I'm still gonna survive. I think we got this. That reminds me, I was gonna make a Pokemon tangent. Oh yeah, I can definitely tell you why Articuno isn't that special in main series PvP. Granted, you gotta keep in mind, I am not too familiar with Sword and Shield competitive play, because I don't own the game. But I was like in competitive like Gen 6. I think maybe they had around fit in either Gen 5 or Gen 7. But yeah, the move Self Rock is kind of like a trap attack, where it does a set amount of damage as you come in. And it's like affected by weaknesses in that too. So you can have Articuno being weak to rock from both its flying and its rock typing. I shield expecting the rock slide, but I also remember that I'm a bug steal, so I probably would have taken, well, not just fine, but I probably could have taken it. Probably wasn't worth like sacking the shield advantage, because now they have no excuse not to shield in return. And now I don't think I can take the rock slide. I'll try it. Well, I mean, if they go for cross shop twice in a row, then that was the smarter play anyways. I'll probably have to look at PvP Poke later to see if Swampert would have countered him Machamp better. But I mean, I got both shields, and I think Articuno will be a-okay with this. Except it could go for the rock slide now. I'll admit, I'm scared. But it hasn't done a rock slide yet. But I mean, hey, they're out of shields too. You know what that means, guys? It probably won't happen because I was gonna say I think I already got through their flying weak Pokemon, but I got excited for a second to like go for the Hurricane charades. But since it's a Charmer, it's probably better for me to go for attack drops anyways. Improves my survivability in the long run. I think I can either like farm energy, or they could just go into Giratina right away, and I'll admit, I forgot about the Giratina. But it's fine, because I still have Swampert. Like, Articuno did a nice job practically getting this Giratina into Earthquake KO range. My only concern is that Clefable. I'm kind of wondering if it's worth, like, taking some extra time to get enough energy to have a Hydro Cannon ready to go. But I can't underestimate Dragon Claw. It can wear away at me fairly quickly. I'm gonna have to just try that. I feel like if I wait too much longer, it'll get another Dragon Claw, and like I don't even have to worry about if they got enough energy for a charge move or something. Oh, I just realized how overkill that was. I completely forgot that Clefable was pretty much knocked out. Yeah, if I waited any longer, well, I would have never known because I forgot. But I feel like a fool waiting so long to go for the Earthquake as is. Fast moves probably would have taken care of that Clefable just fine. So that was much better of a set. How good? Oh my god, we actually won all 5 battles in that set. I never did finish my story about Stealth Rock though. It's hard to describe if you've never played main series Pokemon, but essentially like there was trap moves where you use a move and it sets a trap for any other Pokemon that comes in, and Stealth Rock was like a rock type theme trap that did like a set amount of damage, like did 25% of your damage, maybe a little less than that, but it did a set percentage of your Pokemon's health every time you came in on those Stealth Rocks. The fun part about Stealth Rocks though is that unlike other traps, it's actually like type oriented, so if you're weak to rocks, you take extra damage from Stealth Rocks when you come in, to the point where if you are quad weak to rock typing, like Articuno being an ice that's weak to rock, and a flying type that's weak to rock, you lose half of your health if you come in while the Stealth Rock trap is up on the field. You can imagine how that just like devastated Pokemon like Articuno and Charizard, and like the meta would be completely different in Pokemon Go if there was anything nearly quite like Stealth Rocks in this game. And that's my story in a nutshell. So thank you for tuning in for some Go Battle League funs.